you ever picture yourself walking a fateful edge, such as the edge between our managed civilization and the primal woods, between the known and the as yet to be uncovered? Is it possible you might feel more yourself in a special moment apart from the crowds, the convention, the clamor, and be more able to focus your thoughts or pursue your dreams on the winding, leaf-covered paths of some moonlit boundary lands? It's there, atop some imagined hill or vista, that solitude and silence overtakes you, with even the rustlings of your footsteps stilled at last. And it's then that something like a howl can be heard, emanating not from a zoo's cage or a recorded soundtrack on your phone, but from deep within the wilds of your own being. It speaks to the lone wolf inside of you, the aspects of your complex self calling you out of doors, outside the prescribed norms and the protocols, in the direction of distinction and discovery. As the word itself makes clear, the designed mission of any sort of healer is to heal, helping to mend and to make whole, to better and to balance. Whether primarily self-care or family tending or a dedicated clinical practice, at the heart of it is compassion and concern, with a strongly felt empathy for that and for those which suffer. Whether that's the result of maladies, accidents, or injustices, doesn't matter. Addressing the well-being of others is a social service we feel called to, one that's most often conducted in person and in towns and cities with populations in need, and thus it's not a calling or a career that you might readily associate with any kind of a loner. And yet, there might be something like the lone wolf archetype right now helping to define, empower, and drive you, even if strategically covered by layers of temperance and restraint like concealing forest shadows, or minimized in your carefully considered public presentation, or recognized only by a few whom are truly closest to you. There's surely a reason why you've always placed so damn much importance on being authentic, being yourself. There has to be a reason why again and again you've given up opportunities for greater acceptance and for comfort and for the safety of groupthink, staying true to your calling, your vision, and your feelings. It might just be that the feral spirit that has for years saved you from the curse of conformity and from the forces of control, from regrettable reticence and debilitating self-doubt, that furried force exciting your passions, awakening your curiosities, fueling your purpose projects, and even animating your movements on the dance floor. Contrary to stereotypes, lone wolves can be introverts, but we're seldom recluses, nor are we actually outsiders disconnected from our communities. What we are definitively is a dispersed clan of conscious and connected outliers, whom by our very nature simply don't fit the common mold. Each is in our own way a round peg, as the expression goes, stubbornly unwilling to be forced into a square hole no matter what the social or professional advantages might ever be. We're the ecstatic eccentrics, the divergent mavericks and the healing heretics, often simultaneously the preservers of ancient traditions and the creators of fresh ways of being and doing. Simultaneously grounded in the old ways of earth honoring, while also stretching the bounds of new science and much needed ethics. We're born to the group, yet we choose to do our hunting for truths, for means, for results, either at the far front of the pack in unexplored territories, or else off to the side and largely unseen. We are in some ways as much like eager and untamed animals as we are prudent and restrained hominids, and perhaps, indeed, like you. The natural healer, just like an impassioned artist or a world changer, finds inspiration in personal relationship, in handcrafted formulation and intimate interaction, with the many plants used in our thoughtful remedies. We move through our eventful days not unlike a wolf, with their physical senses awakened and sharpened, coming to know the world not through words so much as by adroitly reading its sounds and tastes, its touch and smell. Heads cock to take in every hint and clue, every foot track on the route, every overturned leaf, with our inquisitive noses, evaluating the constantly transitioning conditions around us, alerting us to possible threats while providing pleasure and rewards in the form of scents like heady lemongrass foliage and wild rose petals. When helping assess and advise others about their conditions, the lone wolf is inclined to look beyond the usual assumptions and protocols, using a wide range of integrated methods and modalities, customizing their approach to most effectively help wildly differing individuals. They're apt to question even their own conclusions, and then to follow with hands-on testing, evaluating the results, and fine-tuning their plans. While official medical doctors are generally trained to only think in specific ways, following officially approved templates for any assessments or treatments they might do, the way of the lone wolf healer is the way of many paths, each leading to new discoveries, new understandings, new possibilities, and new resolutions. We're characteristically self-defined. We're self-motivated with self-chosen aims, skills, and means, doing exceptional things for the good of far more than ourselves. And as you might expect, we're often misunderstood. The iconic lone wolf is a prime example of self-agency. Valuing one's instincts and trusting one's intuitions. Being willing to disrupt the status quo in order to improve and to remake. Seldom waiting for approval or permission before giving wholly to this work of helping to heal our bodies, our emotional beings, and the natural world that we're each a vital organ of. But that doesn't mean that you're really alone. It's an identity and an energy connecting us wildly to our most intensely caring kind. Own it. Ride it. Sing it out. Ours is a clarion call, at once both a summons and a celebration. A howl that begets howl.